What up, big dog Clint?
Hey.
What are you doing, bro?
Running out of filler, bro.
Oh, you need filler? That's what you're asking me for.
Yes.
My bad. Not paying attention. I've had two fillers, rods. Be careful, careful. You poke your eye out, kid.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Clint, what are you doing?
Welding.
What?
I'm a welding.
I know you're welding, but what are you welding?
Just some plates.
He's welding the landing plates for the bash bar. So on this car, compared to the Pro-Am car, what we did was made a way tighter, smaller plate because there's nowhere in the rule book that it says it has to be a certain size. And then we also poked me in the back of the head with a welding rod. We welded in some 3/8 studs here. Oh, let me get the focus back. 3/8 studs into the setup. This thing has come quite some way from when I last showed it to you guys. Clint is wearing proper OSHA approved Gucci flops. Fuji flops, they're Fuji flops. So everybody thinks we're rich, but they don't understand those are $8 flip flops from the Philippines.
Filipinos.
Hey, got 'em!
Fuji flops.
Fuji flops. All right, so check it out. We got these strut brace bars put in place to actually help support the bash bar as well. The motor's all sitting in there nice and pretty. But I got some things on the interior that I want to show you. We got the gusset plates all in now. They're all tacked in, welded in completely. On top of that, we got some other cool things, like this entire rear end fabricated and done. 2 battery trays, fuel cell mount that doubles as a strut brace. This is all done. Rear mount radiator mounts are all done. The cage is all welded in and done, beside tire intrusion bars, which we only have, what would you say, like 1 inch, 2 inches left to weld on it?
Like a ½ inch, but it's in the hardest spot on the whole car.
The hardest weld of the entire car. On top of that, let's get these doors open, boom. These are just kind of hanging on. The boys just threw them on so they're not sitting, but you can see how nice and loose they are. We got the floor pan all tacked back together, and so what we'll end up doing is kind of shaving down some of this stuff, which I'll actually probably do that here soon so that we just make sure that we have what we need, because that needs to be brought down and that needs to be brought down, but the plate needs to be pulled out. We got some floor pans in here from our buddies over at FDS Fab. They made these pans. They're available on their website. They sent me a set of them. They are dope. They got dimple dies all up in them. Super sick. The boys also finished the pedal box setup we got going on here. The new Hail Mary bar. Steering column is all in. I'm going to actually bring this a little bit closer because it sets the steering wheel a little bit too far from me. But one of the things I'm the most excited about is the brand new Hoonigan X Chase Bays handbrake, dude. This is all in here now. This setup, it's all loose right now, so don't judge it. I gotta tighten everything up. This handbrake, Chase Bays and Hoonigan teamed up and they set up this handbrake, and my favorite style of handbrake is a vertical pull back style, and the reason that is because my seat will actually sit pretty close to this thing, and if you have the master cylinder sticking out the back, it gets a little too close to the seat. That's why you see guys like Chelsea's car, he has his setup back here and he's got a pull-up style. You see guys even with a rod here and then a long push rod going back to a master mounted over here. I think Nate Hamilton has his car like that. My preference is the pullback style, so Hoonigan doing this makes it so much better because I'll actually take that master and I'm going to flip it around the other way so that the ports are sticking out the other side. This thing's going to be so sick. Everything on this car. Dash bar is all in. You can kind of see how nice and tucked up the cage is. Nice and beautiful. We got these sick freaking diagonal little bars that are supporting and helping out. Plates are all completely welded into the floor. This whole thing is just gonna be the illest car. This is like the sickest E46 on the planet, and I know you guys are gonna try to argue with me, but I actually want to know what E46s are out there because I only know of like a few like super dope ones. So if you know of an E46, put their Instagram handle below. I'm gonna go check it out, and I really want to see it because a lot of guys do things different, and it's really cool to see the different styles of cars that people are building. I know we got a couple buddies over in Europe who are building super sick E46s. This one's just built by us here in the land of the free, home of the brave. But on top of that, it's mine. On top of that, it's super dope. all the best parts. I'm talking everything. Fast LSX R102 manifold with the throttle body, American Racing headers, CBM 6.9, Condor Heims and bushings in here, Motorsports hardware on the car, BC coilovers, SLR speed, the Hoonigan handbrake, GSR gearbox, the Winters quick change differential, the radio fuel cell, sick Lincoln Mark 8 fan, and the best part of the entire car, the hold-fast steering wheel. Also, the giveaway is live for the E46 Hail Mary, aka the Pro-Am car. Let me talk to you a little bit about that. Here's what's going on. Okay? Formula Drift ain't cheap, right, Clint?
No.
It's not cheap. We decided to start up the support team again, and this time around, those of you who are in the support team actually got the email early. That's a part of being a part of the support team. You got an email early that this was happening, and you guys were able to prepare a little bit so that when the drop date happened, you guys were ready to go, and you had some early access. But everybody else can get access to all this stuff and join the support team. All you got to do is enter the giveaway. And how do you enter the giveaway? Clinton, how do you enter the giveaway?
I don't know, dude.
You got to buy a steering wheel.
Work here, bro.
Which enters you as a chance to win the giveaway. Now, what are we offering in the giveaway? You're getting a 6.8 stroker LS. Okay? You're getting BC coilovers, SLR speed angle kit, Condor bushings, Motorsports hardware. You're also getting a full TIG welded Formula Drift roll cage Street Fighter LA body kit. You're getting some wheels on the car as well, with some fresh tires on them, not to mention, so you're ready to go. It's got a hold-fast steering wheel in it, Moroso switch panel, the car, the AIM digital dash, the car's ready to go. There's gonna be an opportunity for one of you to win this car, take it home. You can jump into your local Pro-Am and you too can be a champion. If you don't wanna do that, I don't know what's wrong with you. Maybe you just go throw the car into a wall. I don't know. You could go do the man line if they ever let that thing come back. In that car, I've done it, you too can do it. The car's ready to go. Clint, how many times did we pop the hood last season?
At least 3 times, bro.
No, once!
Oh, for sure.
The car is stout. It's ready to go. You can beat the hell out of it. Again, what this is doing, if you guys join the support team, is not only that you get to enter to win the car, you also get a steering wheel with the entry, which is super dope. We're starting them off at $250 because it's kind of a very, very big deal with this car, and it's worth a lot more, and so we want to make sure that we can get back what we put into the vehicle. And on top of that, you're allowing us to get to Formula Drift Pro 2 and compete at a higher level. We can't do this without you. We're working all the angles, trying to get all the budget we can get in, and this is one of the big ones. We did the Missile Mary giveaway, and that went really well. Now, I gotta finish this car and get to Pro 2, so all of you guys would be helping me do that, and I really appreciate it. It's gonna be super dope. I'm really excited. I was kind of getting discouraged because of the amount of money that it takes to go to Formula Drift Pro 2, but I think we can do it. I think we can do it together. Anyways, one of you guys is going to get that car. It's going to be super sick. And thank you guys in advance. And thank you to those of you guys who are already on the support team. You guys are super dope, and you guys have made so much happen for me, so thank you. Back to this car. Clinton's burning in those plates real quick, and then I believe I'm actually taking this car home tonight. So once that weld's done, we could actually throw the seat in the car, and we can roll it into the trailer and take this thing home. Hail Mary will actually go to my mom's house. She's got some space in her garage, so we're gonna take that car and put it over there. This car is actually gonna go to my in-laws' house, and that way it'll be close to me, and I can actually work on this car. Anyways, let's go check out the guys.
Where the dudes at?
Where the dudes at, dude? So Anthony is blaming his dog for pushing him into my fender and snapping off this critical piece. Instead of fixing it, he taped it to the fender to make sure he didn't lose the piece so that he can fix it. A lot of you guys ask me, like, what engine mounts and stuff do you run? These are DR Concepts. You can find them on Instagram. You can find them on Facebook, I believe. We got DR Concept engine mounts paired up with American Racing headers. And then we made our own shaft, but you can actually take, Condor Speed Shop makes a shaft as well that you can get, or you can take the factory steering shaft and modify it a little bit, flip it upside down, modify it, and it'll actually clearance pretty well. That's pretty much it for mounting the motor, and then we build our own custom transmission mount, which I actually might bring it over to DR Concept so that they can make an engine mount off of the dog box transmission and then be able to offer that to you guys. So you'll get engine mounts, because they have engine mounts and T56 trans mounts, so maybe now they'll have an engine mount and a dog box transmission mount. So that's like a lot of stuff for the front end, and then to keep our nice beautiful heritage wheels on, we run all the Motorsports hardware studs, which make your life easier. Instead of having to lug bolts and trying to find the hole and screw it in and do all that crap, now you got some nice fatty studs that are extremely strong, and you slide your wheel onto it and you throw some nuts on it and you're bam, you're ready to go. Those are pretty sick. You have those on your car too, don't you?
They're sick.
Ow. Gosh, there's no space in here.
I used to have them.
You used to have them?
I did a 5 swap, and now I need to buy them.
All that means is we're gonna get you some more.
That means I gotta buy a brand new set, bro. Fresh studs.
Fresh studs.
Fresh studs.
Like you when you get out the shower.
Dang, all day.
Fresh stud.
So fresh.
This is Clint. This is Clinton. For those of you who don't know Clinton,
I have prepared.
Clinton is a dreadlock.
I finally got back from out of country.
Yeah. So last year, or that was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago when we were building the Hail Mary, Clinton was actually like stationed out in China. That's why when you did come back, for those of you who know, the episode where we're filming and Clinton actually comes home and we see him for the first time. That was the first time we saw you.
I remember that.
Remember we got on camera. We're like, yeah.
And then like 2 weeks later, I went back for like another 18 days.
It was terrible.
It sucked.
Yeah, he was out in China, which I had to spend some time there too. It's interesting being in a country where nobody speaks the same languages of you, and like,
Oh, bro, it's crazy.
it's so weird not being able to communicate with people. Franklin and I did a lot of the fabrication on the last car. Tony helped out the last car too, but this year we got blessed enough that Clinton's home. He's not out on some crazy China Raptor build thing, and his welding abilities have progressed like crazy along with Franklin. Just the whole fab aspect of this car is so much better than the last car in the sense of the tubes are where we want them, they're tucked up where we want them, and it's just a dialed setup this time around. We learned so much from the last car that building this car, we got to do everything that we wish we would have done on the last car. Along with that, having all of these good, nice, solid parts. Gang.
Sup, dude?
Sup, dude? Telling the people about how much better this car is than the last one because of all the stuff we've learned.
It's a little bit better.
Little bit. You don't know. Frankie's being a punk.
I don't know.
This car is way sicker.
It's a lot sicker.
It's a lot sicker. I was trying to tell him how much better this car is than the last car because of the parts.
Are you panning my
Did you?
garage attire that I was
How did you change? How'd you change?
Just walked over there and then walked over here and bam.
Well, we had a little bit more time. That's definitely time. There's a little bit more budget involved this time around, which is actually gone now.
Which used to be.
Which is empty now. But also all the stuff that we learned from doing the last car and now building this one. Now we were able to put bars where we wanted them. And really, one of the things, just so you guys know, putting bars where you want them has a lot to do with the sunroof not being there anymore and other things like that as well. Because we built around a lot of stuff with the last car, so it has working. So it has working windows. The sunroof just needs to be wired, but it worked.
Yeah, right. This one's a little bit more proper race car.
You know what Clint was saying is that he said for being a driveway build that this might be one of the sickest E36 on the planet. I said you're high. It is the sickest E36 on the planet, or 46.
Neither.
46. It's the sickest 46 on the planet. I can't talk tonight, dude. I've messed up so many clips.
Because you're talking about the 36.
Because we were talking about the other 36 that we were talking about earlier. You listen here, Clint.
When we were talking about 36.
Because we were talking about an E36.
We were. We were talking.
There was a time.
That was sick. I zoomed in your face like The Office. There was a time. Yeah, for this thing being built in a garage and literally out there in the driveway for most of the time, good luck stacking up against this. Bring it on if you think you can hang, and if not, then let me do my thing. Jay-Z, no? Remember that song?
Yeah.
You know that song? That song's tight.
90s.
Anyways, we kind of went over already that there's literally a 1/4 inch weld that needs to be done inside the car, but it's the hardest 1/4 inch weld to do on the entire car.
My
That's why Franklin.
Now Frankie's home.
Yeah, now Frankie's home. It's gonna get done. Now we don't need
I'll
to
be
do it.
leaving now.
We're out, Clint.
No, I gotta go home. Sorry. Okay, bye.
He said good night. He said go bye bye.
She wants me to. She's trying to go to bed. She's like, I want you to hurry up and weld those little welds.
She said hurry up and finish, bro.
She said,
Always
hurry
says
up.
that, bro.
She said, hurry up and weld those little welds.
Weld that little weld.
Weld that little weld. I don't care.
I don't know what kind of lingo you guys are using in the bed, bro, but Hannah and I don't talk like that.
Little welds, big.
No, you can't say that on this channel. You just got dolphin noise.
You're gonna have to completely remove.
Dolphin noise, bro.
You're gonna have to completely remove.
We're just gonna blur your face out.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to.
Your whole body's gonna be blurred. Here, I'm gonna hold it steady, Hannah. Blur his face.
R-rated. You're gonna have to just completely take that section out. I'll put that in, Hannah.
It's going in. It's just gonna be dolphin noise. Anyways, this thing. All right, well, this thing is super sick. I'm excited about it. There's a weld to do inside, and then we're gonna get this thing in the trailer and get it the hell out of here. Are you excited for that part, Frankie?
I'm doing my field ship this weekend.
Hell yeah. Frankie's got his E90 that he's working on, and then Clint's got his car that he actually needs to start doing the swap on already. I know he's here, but he's had time when he wasn't here. He has a S52.
I just pulled his clutch and flywheel off.
So he's helping him. It's already getting ready. S52? S52, and it's going into his Pandem wide body E30. They don't make Pandem 4-doors, huh? Yeah, good. 4-doors suck. Yeah! Except for yours, Franklin. Except for yours and Anthony's is what I meant. Wait. I regret nothing. All right, so it's official. Boys have completed their portion of the build. Franklin, how you feel about it?
I want to see it finished. Painted.
I did too. Tony, how you feel about it?
Still wiring today.
Hell yeah, you got some wiring to do. So this is great because now seat's nice and low, like how I like it. Steering wheel's a little bit too close for my liking, so I'll probably set the steering wheel in a little bit further. It's real good for Frankie, but he's a little bit shorter than I am.
Shorter torso.
So,
I'm actually like, there we go. I can't clutch the clutch all the way down.
so we got the pedal assembly all hung up in there. Floor pans are in. Handbrake's in place. Everything looks great. FABWORKS freaking awesome on this car. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Frankie, look forward. Oh yeah, dude, perfect height. Just see your eyes. Dialed. This thing's super dope. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go get it put in the trailer, and then it's off to probably stop by my brother's house, and then it'll go to the in-laws house, and we will start the sealing process. I'll start sealing some stuff up and cleaning up a few of the other things in there, and then it goes to P2 to get some sheet metal done, some sheet metal work over there, and then it goes to Joe at There's a Difference, and he's gonna paint the whole chassis for us, and then it comes back home, and then that's when Tony gets to come and be more involved in the videos and stuff, because Tony's got some wiring to do. And he'll probably be doing wiring while I'm doing plumbing on the car. And then at that point, as soon as he's done with wiring and I'm done with plumbing, if we can meet at the very end at the same time, then we can literally start the car. And then we're gonna go do. Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna smoke Tony. And then we're gonna go. And then we're literally gonna go to the track, and I'm gonna chem block it. We're gonna take off all the panels on the car because they'll probably still be at paint, and we're gonna run the car just like a bare chassis, like how Ken blocked it with the Hoonicorn, the Hoona truck. Sick. And it looks freaking sick. But I'm not wearing shorts because I'm not trying to show off my legs. Anyways, car's getting ready to go. We're going to go just put it in the trailer. There's no need to film that. As always, thank you guys. Stay safe out there. Deuce.
Big